Yeah, I think everyone's pulled up reasonably well. It's obviously a pretty tough physical game, and yeah, I think we're lucky we've got through with no injuries, so everyone seems okay.
Pritter this morning?
Yeah, he's probably the one that's going to rest up a little bit. He was a bit dazed at the ground, and he said that he was feeling okay this morning, so I think we'll just keep him indoors and he'll have a couple of quiet days, but I'm sure he'll be right to go this weekend.
You ever got one of those tackles before with the arms pinned and you're just waiting for your head hit the turf?
Yeah, I haven't actually seen how it happened, but yeah, it's part of footy, you know. You get tackled sometimes, you hit your head on the ground, and I know he had a head clash as well, so it's probably, you know, they're not sure what it exactly came from, but yeah, he's a bit dazed, and it was a bit unfortunate that he couldn't keep going for us.
Can you take us through what, I guess, went wrong in that third quarter, Matt? 7 goals to 0, from your perspective?
Yeah, Essendon were very slick. They moved the ball very well. We probably didn't work together as a team as well as we have in the past, and it probably opened us up a little bit, and we allowed them too much space. So yeah, they were very sharp, and we just didn't react to it very well.
When you lose pretty early, how hard is that for you to cover in the midfield?
Yeah, it was really hard to cover. We didn't adapt to it very well. He's a great clearance player, and yeah, I don't think we covered that as well as we should have. And yeah, hopefully he'll be right to go this week.
How much do you read into the match, given you're missing probably 7 or 8 of your best 22, and then Pritter's going down early as well? Does that, I think that might just be a bit of an aberration rather than anything too worrying?
Yeah, I'll definitely look into it and learn from it. But I think we've shown in the past few weeks we've had a lot of guys out, and when we're, you know, up and about and working as one, that we that we can beat sides. And I think, you know, we do need to look back at the tape and learn from this one and make sure that it doesn't happen again.
Would that probably be a tipping point for most sides though, when they lose 7 or 8 of their best 22? Does it get to a point where, you know, your depth can only go so far?
I think it's just the situation you're in. You can't worry about it too much. You know, we've still got guys who are in the waffle playing great footy, pushing for selection. So it's not as if the guys who we've brought in haven't been in great form. They've all been in great touch, and they've come in and played a role. But just on the weekend, I don't think we worked as well together as we could have, and it's something we'll be looking to address this week and make sure that we don't do it again.
So you believe that injuries aren't an excuse? You put the team out there and that team has to perform?
Yeah, I don't think you can use injuries as an excuse. You know, we've sent 22 players out there, and sure, you know, we've got some great players who are out of the side that you'd like to have in there, but you can't dwell on those things. You just got to make sure that, you know, if we're playing at our best, we're going to be competitive and put ourselves in a situation to win the game. So that's really all our focus is on at the moment, and that's really all we can worry about.
One of the positives, I suppose, was Cox. We've seen him really stand up, I suppose, with Nick out. What have you made of his form?
Yeah, the last couple of weeks he's been really good. He's been, you know, relishing the opportunity to play a lot more in the ruck, and you know, but with Nick coming back hopefully this week, I think, you know, Coxie will be pretty happy to share the load with him and even sneak forward a little bit. So he really stood up for us over the last couple of weeks, which was huge for the team.
Have you seen much of St Kilda at all this year that had that opportunity yet?
I've seen bits and pieces, yeah. Obviously we played him in the pre-season, so we got a little bit of a feel for that. Obviously there's going to be a lot of different side, but yeah, you know, I'm sure our coaches are all over it, and we'll watch a lot of vision on them this week.
Well, they're still obviously a new coach this year, so did you notice during the pre-season a significant difference to how they play when you've been up against them in the past?
Not noticeably. I think, you know, their pressure's still going to be there, and obviously, you know, they've got some, you know, key players like Rewald up forward that we're going to need to stop, and, you know, a really good midfield. So yeah, I think we'll need to study him pretty well and have a good look at tonight's game, and, you know, hopefully we can bounce back and show a greater, you know, intensity than we did on the weekend.